But I think, without a doubt, oh, big left hook. Plant might have gotten hurt. Right uppercut, down goes Plant for the first time in the fight. And that, oh boy, he's hurt. Big shot by Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant down, and Canelo looking for the finish. Big left hook. Plant might be out on his feet. Plant might be out on his feet. Big right hook. Canelo looking for the finish. Canelo looking to finish off Caleb Plant, and down goes Plant, and this one is over. And the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez, as he finishes off Caleb Plant with a highlight reel knockout victory.
There's a right hand by Tszyu, but still on wobbly legs, and left hook drops him. He needs to stay down. He doesn't need to get back on the feet so fast.
6, 7, 8. Walk over there. Come back to me. 10 seconds.
A left. The legs are gone. I do not know how he's still standing up. Down.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Little short left hook on the inside. These hooks are designed to get around the guard.
Tszyu still pressuring, but he's not jabbing.
Oh, he got dropped with that left hook! It's the same.
5, 6, 7.
Chris Young says one more time, this fight's over. The champ is trying to turn the lights out on Tszyu. And the tag goes in. It's over.
We haven't seen body work from Martin. I want to see that left to the body.
Oh, left uppercut.
Down goes Martin! Mamma mia! 6, 7. It's like Tank Davis scripts this stuff. Gervonta Tank Davis sticks the landing on the back flip, and according to the legend of Gervonta Tank Davis.
Just when you think Easter is just looking for the range outside, he'll close it in again and find it. Oh! It's a one-punch knockdown and perhaps knockout. I don't know what Mendez is getting up from this.
5.
He's right in
6,
front of us. His eyes are not
7,
clear.
8.
I think this is over. It is a one-punch knockout. Man! We talked about the fourth champ. Sky's the limit for this kid. You can see why.
And he didn't load up. It was just one of those things that came off the rip, man. That was a great performance.
You called him a Tommy Hearns-like fighter? He finished like Tommy.
Yes, he did.
Shimmel's doing a great job, jabbing, moving out of the range.
That's a big shot that dropped Schimmel. And this fight is over.
He's out. Stay back.
Yeah, left hook.
When?
Right there.
Right there, right on the chin.
Right on the button. I was just talking about Schimmel, how well he's doing boxing and keeping him from his distance.
Left hook. Missed with the right hand, came right back with the left hook.
And how his head hit the canvas. Watch how his head hits the canvas after the punch. There.
See, and that's why I tell fighters all the time, put shots together. You may miss with the first shot, bam, the second shot.
With the same handlers that have Chris Algieri, and they believe this is going to be a similar trajectory. And now Bonfara has Joe Smith, a right hand, and it jumps Bonfara. Joe Smith Jr. has Andrew Bonfara hurt with the right hand, and now Bonfara is in dangerous trouble. Smith is surprised. He thought the fight was over. Another right hand by Joe Smith Jr. Now Joe Smith, could he pull off the upset of the year? An uppercut there, followed by a left hook. Another one, a left hook now, and he drops Bonfara in a heap of trouble. Is Bonfara going to get up? This one is over. Joe Smith Jr. with the upset of the year, stopping Andrew Bonfara. Stunned here at Chicago, Joe Smith Jr. has shocked everybody by stopping Andrew Bonfara in the first round. Oh my goodness. Psychologist, the center of the ring is Mikey Garcia's friend, so he can use his distance to his advantage for Zlaticanin. He's got to find a way to press Mikey. And an uppercut. Oh, Zlaticanin is hurt. The right hook puts him down. This one is over. Oh my goodness. Mikey Garcia has become a three-division world champion. Mikey started it off with the jab and the uppercut, the right uppercut, and almost put him away. Zlaticanin got up to his feet, and then he got blasted by a right hook that knocked out Zlaticanin unconscious. We'll see it again. He avoided the left, and the uppercut came, boom, right there, vicious. Stumbling around with Zlaticanin. He got his legs under himself for a brief moment, but in that process, he remained upright. Mikey saw it and connected with that. Good night, Dejan.
Work out of it. Oh, down goes. Whoa, that's a hard knockdown for Brandon Rios is down. I don't think he can recover from this. It's up to 6 and 7. His legs aren't going to be there. This fight's going to be all over. I don't think Brandon can continue. No, it's all over. He said come forward, and he can't continue. What a knockout. A right hand by Danny Garcia caught Rios right on the button. Wow. That was some shot. Brandon Rios was tattooed.
Because again, he has an 85% knockout ratio, so maybe he's trying to throw a little bit.
into position. Big shot. Left knee.
He's actually better at the way he's at now, and I'll find out tonight. I said, okay. I was like, I was just curious about that. Oh, it raised the red flag. So we'll see if he's able to put up the work rate tonight.
Stiff jab by Wilder now. Thus far, Stiverne hasn't shown the work rate. He's in it. And Stiverne goes down. down in round one with that laser right hand from Wilder.
7, 8, 9. You okay? Behind your head. No, it didn't. Walk towards me.
18 of Wilder's 37 knockouts have occurred here in the round. First round, and Stiverne down for the second time.
6, 7. Look at me. Look at me. Turn around. You okay?
Wilder's right hand is Thor's hammer, and here in round one, he is Ragnarocking Stiverne.
He's out. He's out cold. I don't know if he's going to be able to get up.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Statement. That is a statement.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Just sit down. Sit down.
The firepower of Wilder, that punch landed on top of the head, not even on the chin or anywhere on the face.
Stop, stop! Don't hit him behind the head. Watch the hitting behind the head.
To Brazil for having the character to throw with him.
217. You got the time?
Scintillating stuff here in the 6th round. Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, two champions with the hearts of champions. If Davis thought Santa Cruz is going to fast from his...
What I said, don't get hit by that right hand.
Wow, wow, wow. It's over. Doctors rushing into the ring.
Yo, yo, yo!
Deontay Wilder is back with force.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo! Nice right hand.
And see, 214 didn't hurt him at all.
It hurt Helenius.
No, it didn't hurt Wilder.
Put your arm out, Mendoza.
That kind of sent a message to the corner. Thinks he's doing something, but he's not. Hey, but he came back with something. But they're right about that. Sometimes Mendoza does the hardest part, which is to get inside. But once he's inside, he doesn't let go of his hands. Now he's trying to lock. Yeah, Davis has to be careful. He was looking at the referee. You got to protect yourselves at all times.
And he just ducked underneath that left hook, but got cut.
Oh!
What a shot! What a missile strike by Davis! And just like that, Gervonta.
The first left hooks, and that wasn't a dynamite left hook, but it was one of the few left hooks he's been able to get in.
Another left hook and a right hand by Garcia. And now, Garcia forced to take a knee.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow. Mamma mia! Much like Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, who was stopped.
You wonder if Spence feels like Bundu is fading, and now Errol Spence is looking to close out Leonard Bundu. This is the Errol Spence show, but Bundu is a wounded animal, and he has got to be careful to Spence. But now Spence going to work, and he drops Bundu, and this one could be over. Oh my goodness! Bundu is done, and this one is over. Kell Brook, you have some company, as Errol Spence is now the mandatory #1. And they have to be aware of everything. Julian Williams has had some glimpses here. Oh, and a left hook, and it stuns! Oh, the uppercut! The right uppercut puts Julian Williams on the canvas! Oh my goodness!
7.
He didn't even see that coming!
Can you continue? Step to me.
Julian Williams came forward, and Charlo put him face first! 1 minute left! Charlo trying to close the show! And Charlo closes it out! This one is over!
No, stay down.
Wayne Hespeth has waved it off! Gervonta Charlo with an emphatic stoppage victory!
An opportunity for an uppercut just like that. And it's Davis emptying the fusillade on Pedraza. Oh, vicious right hand! Pedraza goes down!
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And this fight is over! Gervonta Davis at 22 becomes the youngest champion in boxing!
Looking him to admire, warning him to watch out for that left hook. And down goes Rosario from a jab to the body, and he's in trouble.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The air has been knocked out of the lungs of Jason Rosario, and in stunning fashion,
right in the body.
Jamel Charlo
Lower abdomen.
records his 18th knockout and unifies 3 titles.
Well, a repeat of the solar plexus punch, right? From many, many, many years ago in boxing. That was startling.
That it's difficult to take a round off against a Jared Hurt, a guy that's seen blood already, a man that's is hungry as we see.
Big right hand by Hurd, and Harrison goes down. Hard, straight right hand. Harrison is saying he's okay. Mouthpiece fell out. Oh, is he stopping it? Wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Harrison looked like he could continue. The referee saw the mouthpiece spit out, and he called it. Referee David Hudson calls it. Wait. He's now holding up both corners. Hurd's corner now wants to celebrate.
Charlo's first defense. And again, he gets to have the opening up here. Good right hands. Have they covering up? Charlo runs with a huge right hand. That's it right away. Referee all over it smartly. Charlo fired that right hand all the way from Texas.
So much on the line. The heavyweight championship of the world. A big free right hand. It wobbles Ortiz.
is Deontay Wilder. He is 40-0. He is still the WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, when he runs out of room, he's done a good job of smothering Charlo. Charlo's gonna have to. Oh, that's
Nice right uppercut by Centeno again, trying to score with another one on the inside before getting backed up by Charlo. Charlo just misses with the right cross.
Definitely unorthodox, and he's got a wide stance working for him, but sometimes you can get caught running into punch.
Oh, come on, like that.
They may stop this fight if he does not get his feet over him.
Oh, out again! And that will do it! I told you it was explosive. That was that right hand, and he threw it after a double jab.
Beautiful.
This is what he needed. This is what he wanted, and he got it.
And you know what? This may have been a great fight before the Harrison fight called too.
And he did the right thing. He threw the double.
And that nice lifting. There's a big right hand that shook him up. Vidal going on the attack, trying to finish off Edward Ortiz. Heavy power shot from the Uruguayan. He's unloading upon Edward Ortiz. A big right hand. He is wobbled. Eddie Hernandez Sr. watching the action. A big crushing right hand by Vidal. And Ortiz remains upright. Big shots. And this one is over. What a performance for Amilcar Vidal to finish off Edward Ortiz to remain undefeated.
That's a fighter there. That's a fighter. Vidal not going to stop. He's making sure that referee came in to stop that fight. He wasn't going to stop punching until
Tank Davis has had some stamina issues a little bit, even though he knocked out Gamboa.
Yeah, issues on the scale.
Yeah. Right, but oh my! Wow!
Leg hook! A monstrous shot by Davis! 6, 7, 8. Gervonta Davis brought his power to 140, and Mario Barrios has backed down twice in round 8.
6, 7, 8. You okay? You want to continue? Come here.
It's almost seems like Davis is looking for a knockout.
Right hand to the body by Barrios.
Ooh, body shot.
Barrios is down again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Come here. Protect yourself, all right?
Jet Warrior summoning that inner resolve. Davis unloads the left. Barrios a double number. It's over. It's over. Gervonta Davis has ascended to 140.
from that hook, even the right hand, even though Donaire lands it here and there.
And Donaire sneaks a right hand to the body and then the left hook and a jab upstairs. So Donaire coming back, and then Gabalio fire back. Gabalio goes down for the first time in his career, courtesy of a body shot. The renaissance continues. Nonito Donaire blasts Gabalio to the body, and immediately the sportsmanship, the idol tending to his fallen foe. But what a shot by Nonito Donaire.
Tony needs more of that.
3 good jabs did it. 3 good, powerful jabs from Harrison.
I always talk about the rhythm of the fight. The rhythm of this fight has been Tony stepping back the entire
Big right hand that was. Again from Tszyu, and another. Harrison's in trouble. Tszyu looks for the finish. Tony Harrison on unsteady legs.
So is Tszyu, the poor man. He can't stand up because we're canvas.
Here goes Tszyu, pressing forward with all time that he needs to finish off the American. He's pouring in shots. Harrison goes down. Harrison goes down off a barrage. Tszyu took it to another level.
I don't think he's going to get up. Tony is not getting up.
He gets to his feet. But for how long? He's on very unsteady legs. Stopped. It stopped. And it's real. It is all real. The doubters have been destroyed. This is truly the Tszyu show.
Fighter, he has power in that right as well. There's a right uppercut followed by a left, and there's a right hook. It stopped him in his tracks, and the fans here at the Armory, ooh and ah. Double right hook for Morrell, who's starting to pound away on Akbeko. Straight left, and Akbeko's in trouble. He's hurt. This one might be over. It's target practice, and guess what is over? A second round demolition for David Morrell as he ends 2023 emphatically as he retains the WBA super middleweight champion of the world. If there was ever any doubt, if he was ready for the best in the division, that right there proved it once again. He doesn't even let guys get into
Mexican Independence Day weekend.
And are they ever? My God, they're taking turns. It's like, all right, your turn to get on the ropes, and then after I'm done, I'll turn around and it'll be my turn.
Salas wants to make sure this isn't his only fight in the States as Villa's down, but
it was a right-hand counter from Salas off the ropes. And he's got Villa hurt and out. I don't think he's going to get up. He's not. Salas is going to win this by knockout.
And Ricardo Salas has stunned Roymond Villa.
Wow.
The Magic Man making magic in his United States debut. No better place to do it than in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas. Ricardo Salas secures his...
A straight left followed by a right hook that found its hook, and down goes Ruiz. He got blasted. Oh my goodness.
6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Jack Reese.
¿Quieres seguir? ¿Quieres seguir?
This one is over. A first round finish by Gervonta Davis. Boy, was that quick and impressive.
He's hoping that's the kind of thing that could push him through here tonight.
Yeah, he sparred with Floyd Mayweather, preparing him for the first Maidana fight, and his fight with Andre Berto, signed with Mayweather Promotions in December of 2014, was reportedly discovered by former champion trainer Cornelius Boza Edwards, as he lands a couple of lefts on Prograis. Prograis rolling with is down with that sniper left hand.
Come forward. Move. He's hurt. He's hurt. Come on, let's go.
Valdez is steady on his feet, gets caught with a left, another left, and he is moving like a shopping cart right now. courtesy of Pro Gray's attack. Clubbing lefts by Regis Prograis trying to stave off the onslaught. The referee steps in. It's over. Prograis is victorious. Making 25-1 with 21 wins via form of knockout. And Heraldez goes down to defeat for the first time in 18 pro fights. But he has to be careful. Now Tszyu missing with some wild shots, but Ocampo is still rattled. My goodness, what a start by Tszyu. Down goes Ocampo with the laser right hand.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ocampo goes down for the second time, the first time since he was stopped by Errol Spence in the opening round. And it looks like Tszyu's looking to close the show. Mamma mia, lights, camera, knockout! What a statement made by Tszyu!
I would say he had a quick start.
As here comes Derevyanchenko headhunting the awkward veteran. Now he gets him in that neutral corner. See if he can thud home a right hand. Oh my! How about that left? Sam Solomon crashing down. Wobbly, and Gozo. Night over. Derevyanchenko knockout sensation there.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay here, right here. Stay here, right here.
Here we go.
To do more commentary than us.
What I tell you, Boots, is like this. When he do that, make me pay for that.
Is he over-involved?
There you go. There you go. There you go. I told you. What I tell you? 4. I told you, man. 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk to me, my friend. Go that way. Walk that way. Walk that way.
Lipinets, now 32. In his 19th professional fight. Remember, he won a title in his 13th pro bout. Less than a minute left in the first half of this 12-round. Beautiful left hand.
What I tell you?
Beautiful.
That's it. That's it.
That's
Beautiful, Boots. Let's all calm down. That's it,
Beautiful.
That's it, champ.
Passes his biggest test in flying colors, recording his 25th KO.
There's still 45 seconds left here in the opening round. We said Morrell wanted to make a statement, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Down goes Morrell, base press. This one is over. A first-round knockout for David Morrell Jr. That's a bad, bad man. David Morrell Jr. making a statement here tonight in Las Vegas.
And Morrell just absolutely blitzed Falcao. It wasn't even close.
Arresting. Cuello's been down once, but he appears to like what he's seeing from Cuello. And Olivo is down. Dramatic knockdown.
This is the kind of fight I like.
Mamma mia, high drama in Las Vegas. Cuello went down in the second.
He walked right into it.
Cuello drops Olivo twice in the 10th when he needs it most. Unbelievable. It's all oh my. Just like that, from what could have potentially been the jaws of defeat. It's an unpopular stoppage here in Las Vegas. Ring of truth. This is where you find out the truth about who you are and who Hogan is down for the 3rd time in his career.
6, 7, 8. Walk to me. Step to me. No.
And for the first time in his career, Dennis Hogan has been stopped. Jamal Charlo is 30-0 with 22 KOs.
And that's the statement we're talking about. He wants to make.
It's so overused. Oh, God, it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Oh!
Body
shot.
Good shot.
By Plant.
Good job.
Drops Galvan to the canvas, and that could end it.
Good job. Fight's over.
This one's over. Wow.
Caleb, good body shot. Solar
Was
plexus.
that a one-punch body shot knockout that we just saw?
Body shot.
Woo! Left, right to the liver. Anybody who's sparred, anybody who's fought knows how much that shot hurts.
Shirt.
Dropped him.
And also, Gonzalez, he has done that. He stuck his tongue out against Jamal James, too, so we'll see if the result is the same. There's a left hook, and down goes Gonzalez from the left hook by Staniones.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Moving like a daisical. Now you want to try to move and get on your toes and use the ring. You're broken down. You can't think. You just kind of count.
There's a big right uppercut, and down goes Gonzalez for the second time in the fight.
Counting down the seconds.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look up.
Trying to protect the body, not get hit to the head. It's a matter of time.
Marvin Zamudio urging on Montes Staniones. Come on, let's go. There's a crushing right hand. Down he goes for the third time. And this one is over. And Montes Staniones remains undefeated by wiping out Janet Gonzalez. What a finish and a calculated destruction for the Lithuanian Olympian.
Very calculated, man. Overhand rights. It was like he set everything up. He set up uppercuts. He was using the jab.
Jesus Cuellar, the former world champion. And a nice shot left to let stand, and that drops Zambrano. Oh boy, this could be a quick ending. And this one is over as Claudio Marrero disposes of Carlos Zambrano.
Finding religion. Sammy Vasquez fighting over in Iraq. You know, and there's another right hand that drops Sammy Vasquez, and that may be it. Luis Collazo.
Great shot.
Comes to Mississippi and knocks out Sammy Vasquez.
He cannot there because he's not looking at what Omar is doing. He's got his eyes in the directions opposite of where he should be. So he doesn't see the punches coming.
That's Omar's fight right there on the inside. You can go to short body shots and short uppercuts.
And he's like,
finish him off. So we'll see if he's got the heart and the strength to finish it, or if Gervonta's going to come forward and take him into deep waters like he's already done. Greg, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jordan and Robert. Sergey Derevyanchenko, he's never been 12 rounds in his pro career, but he is passing the test with flying colors. And a big one comes down, and Barry Johnson hits the canvas, and Gary Rowe has seen enough. And Sergey Derevyanchenko holds Toriano Johnson, and now it is Derevyanchenko who is the #1 contender for the IBF Middleweight Championship of the world.
He broke him down nice throughout the fight. That's what you want to see going into a title shot, is somebody come in.
20-1 underdog. That doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's going to be me and Jarrett Hurd stepping inside the ring, not the odds makers. Talk about high drama between these two, but now look at Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd said, I'm going to answer the bell. Okay, let's do this. There's a down goes Warborn from a shot. Oh my! Man, that's why. 8, 9, 10. Fight's over. Dang. Just like that. Jared Hurd finishes off. Wow.
There's a left by Figueroa. Figueroa continues to be relentless. They're wrestling now at close distance. And Thomas Taylor is warning Figueroa about holding behind the head. Much to the chagrin of the fans here who just want to see a war. Well, we are getting that so far. They are just teeing off on each other, going toe-to-toe. What if down goes Nettie on a big shot. Oh, my goodness.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This one's over. Brandon Figueroa with the biggest win of his career. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? What a punch. Brandon Figueroa has wiped out Luis Nery.
Mukambi's already too tired. He's leaning forward. His head is up front. So I think Plant has to take advantage of those moments, especially that right there.
Left hook to the body, left uppercut, right hook. A beautiful combination, Joe, by Plant.
And Plant's so smart. He gets under that counter hook every time. He's not going to be waiting to ooh, he's hurt.
Big punch. Oh, but again, McCumbee says, Jeff on the bell. And the referee stopped the fight. Did the referee just stop the fight?
Yes, he did.
Porter stepping back. The shuffle step. Double jab, the right hand just missed. Porter hurt again. Already down twice. Who will make the call? The referee or the Porter? Oh, the referee will. Mark Nelson puts a stop to it. And a good, timely decision by him. And Sean Porter muscles Andre Berto and thwarts Berto's dream ride. And it is Porter now who fights his way back into a mandatory position for a title fight.
Yeah, Brian, his trainer said that was a good round and that he hurt Kamal wrestled bad. He said he wants to see 2 to 3 hands, right hands in a row. There he goes.
And he's got him in trouble right now, Jordan, against the ropes.
He's definitely
big right hand. He's got Kamal Russell in trouble, and the technician is carving him apart.
You know, that's the rhythm I was talking about. You know, fighting at his pace, controlling, dictating the pace.
And that's it.
That's it.
Bill Clancy said he's seen enough. The technician has stopped Kamal Russell.
You know, Brian, I said, you know, when he finds his rhythm and dictate the pace, man, he big shots and fights early. And he just threw a swarm of them.
Yeah, so Oscar Sandon's been doing a great job hitting him with that right hand.
I'm impressed, though, because Brandon's never been full 10 rounds, and he hasn't really, his work rate hasn't lessened that much.
No, he's still having high volume rounds also, so.
Oh, and there's a shot, down goes Escondón. Oh my goodness, he's out. This one is over. As the heartbreaker broke Oscar Escondón. Oh my goodness.
What was that, an uppercut?
Uppercut, right uppercut.
That was an uppercut from way down in Weslaco, Texas, that found its mark here in Southern California.
You gotta attack.
Red Catch is going to try and finish him.
You got to, man. You gotta go on both hands.
Alexander's hanging on. A left sends him into the ropes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Devin, are you okay? You want to continue? You gotta show me something here, man.
The referees say you got to show me something if you want this to continue. That's it. It's over. Ivan was not so terrible.
Wow.
Red Catch. Close.
Wow.
Alexander.
Lamar was spitting out a lot of blood. Spitting out a lot of blood. That means he's swallowing a lot of it too, which is not good.
Certainly by physical appearance, it would appear that Peterson has taken more of a beating. That landed for, he's stunned.
He's ready to go.
He is stunned by the shot. Sergey Lubinets, where he goes down, and here comes the towel. The white towel is out as Peterson went down. And that towel came out as quickly as Sergey Lubinets was landing the punch. Joe Gusa lifts him in the air and takes him back to his corner.
Wow. 2 seconds left, and Lipinets gets him out.
That's how you do it. And for Peterson, this is the second straight fight he's been stunned.
Some heavy shots here in the ninth. A left hook by Colbert, followed by a chopping right hand. There's a nice right uppercut by Colbert. Colbert with a big right hand. Look at that left hook. It wobbled Arboleda. Arboleda is down.
He's officially down. 4 times his career.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Box.
And for Colbert, he is in total control, and he's starting to dominate Jaime Arboleda. 24 years of age, the future, no doubt, is bright, and he's only 24. Would you believe that? And now Colbert unloading. Down goes Arboleda for the second time in the fight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right? Come over here.
Chris Colbert aiming to try to finish off Jaime Arboleda in his first title defense. Look at the hand speed. Down goes Arboleda face first.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One more, and that would signal the end of the fight. Steve Willis watching the action. Colbert looking to finish in grand fashion. A vicious right hook. A left hand spraying him. He could barely stand up. And now Colbert unloading. This one is over. Chris Primetime Colbert bringing prime time to Mohegan Sun as he remains undefeated with a thorough dismantling of Jaime Arboleda. Oh, he's good. He is very, very good, is Chris Colbert. Curious to see what pace this is fought at. There's a left hook there by... Oh, a right hand down goes Selden. Oh, my goodness.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk toward me.
That was a big, titanic right hand by Joey Spencer.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Jab by Joey Spencer, under a minute to go. I don't know what happened there as to why Selden deliberately went towards the back of the head of Joey Spencer. And a knockdown, down he goes again. This one is over. A first round obliteration as Joey Spencer with the first round TKO victory to remain undefeated by defeating Isaiah Selden. And Selden needs to cool out.
He says any more, I'm going to take his pay.
Oh boy, you heard that. Jerry Cantu told him, he goes, he says anything else, I'm going to deduct, I'm going to take his pay.
Yeah, that jab has really just dominated this round. I mean, Frank Martin doesn't have to do much more than just land that jab. It's solid. It's like getting hit. Oh!
Oh, down goes Perez! Oh, my goodness!
4,
wow.
5,
that's what the jab does. Sets that up.
7,
wow.
8, 9. Walk toward me.
How he got to his feet, I do not know.
Yeah, he woke up at the last second. He was
out on his.
It's going to be hard to do it this round. There's only 5 seconds left right now.
Martin on top of Jerry Pettis. Pettis in a heap of trouble. He's unloading, and this one is over. And this fight is over. Frank Martin has stopped Jerry Pettis to remain undefeated. That's 4 straight wins for Frank Martin.
Wow. Wow. That jab hit it. Lulled him asleep. It hypnotized him.
Sit down.
That was a clinical destruction by Frank Martin.
See that?
I like that. Well, thank you very much, Larry Hazard Sr., giving us that explanation as to what happened with the Fat Man incident. And incidentally, Riddick Bowe is actually ringside here. So, sure we'll take a look at Riddick, big
Daddy Bo, but right now it is David Morrell Jr. who is looking to show who's boss. Big shot from Morrell, and an uppercut. Down goes Rankin.
And like you said, usually when the fighter falls face first, that's the end of the fight.
And this one is over. David Morrell Jr.
Some fatigue. The hands are down more movement, less punches. I don't know if he's pacing himself or if he really is feeling fatigued right now.
Now he's driving a big right hook.
Big right.
Smacking the sweat off of Lozada. Lozada eats a couple of big power shots. Gerard White watching it. Oh my goodness, Lozada is in some trouble as Fortuna applies the pressure.
Oh man, worst thing that can happen right now is you do all that work and you don't get the knockout or the knockdown. You don't get the referee to step in the way you expect him to.
Fortuna bombing away on Lozada, and this one is over. Javier Fortuna with a one-sided destruction over Antonio Lozada Jr.
Yeah, that was good stuff right there.
Well, he proved why he might be the boogeyman at 135. Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Davis.
And you know, I said in the keys, don't throw uppercuts to Carl because sometimes he throws some.
Oh, and that right hand dropped him, Tony.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right? Do you want to continue? Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Counter, but now dropping down, he's backed up along the ropes, valiantly trying to fight back, eats an uppercut. Barrios trying to tee off on Carl, but Carl's like an extra from The Walking Dead, falling face first, and the referee breaks off the fight. What a gutsy battle by Ryan Carl, but the title remains around the waist of the unbeaten Mario Barrios.
Is that right to the body. A straight left, down goes Gamboa on a heavy straight left. Another big heavy shot. Davis, big straight left, down goes Gamboa again.
6, 7, 8. Get back in the corner, you gotta stay there.
And that ends the round. A big knockdown again for Gervonta Davis. Big straight left, a couple big shots. Davis trying to finish off Gamboa. Over Menezes, down goes Gamboa. And this one is over. Gervonta Davis with the finish of Yuriorkis Gamboa as Tank has become a two-division world champion.
Edwin Rodriguez in the red, white, and blue has come on strong here in the second round. Thomas Williams trying to gather himself, clear his head after taking some huge shots. Into the second round, straight left hand. A right hand. Sends Rodriguez down. And he may not get up. Thomas Williams. What a shot. And it's over. Top dog will fight for a world championship.
He said he told us.
He said it was his destiny.
And I tell you what, he wants to be active. Right hand, left hook. By Plant. Straight right. Another two-punch combination. Here comes Rodriguez.
Stop right here, man. Stop.
Caleb Plant.
Oh, that low. When he comes back, drops his hands. You can't drop your hands like that. Mark, I got it.
Jab by Garcia. Where those hands are by Rojas. Open application. Taken. And exploited by Garcia. Can't have your hands down there. Exasperation on Tszyu. A lot of time left in the round. Good uppercut by Garcia, number 4. He breaks that one out of Garcia. Rojas' theatrics show that he's still conscious, man of himself. But felt enough. Referee gave him every chance. Knocked down with the uppercut. Turned it into Silent Night.
Six, 7, 8. You all right? Give me a glove. That's it. That's all right. I know. I'm fine. I know. You all right? Okay. I'm good, man. I know. Come on, man. I'm good. What you got? All right, Caleb? I'm good. All right, Canelo. Come on, man. I know. Have a seat. Have a seat.
What a shot there by Stevenson. He unloaded. Williams is hurt. More body punching by Thomas Williams. Stevenson, and he puts him down with a straight left. Face first goes top dog. Williams says it's my fault. Is he going to be able to get up to his feet? Will he be able to get up to his feet? The count in this one is over. As Adonis Stevenson with a highlight reel finish here in Quebec City. What a finish for Adonis Stevenson. Oh my goodness, that is a way to close the show.